What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another high-risk coin pusher video for you all today. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a $10 million buy-in. And they're letting us bring our own quarters from previous games. We got 500 of them. Well, actually 550 because they gave us an extra 50 quarters since I did the $10 million buy-in. So anyhow, wish me good luck. Hopefully we can walk out of here with a massive profit today. Goodness gracious, they got this thing loaded up really well. There's one massive tower back there on the pusher. The bottom layer, those are $5,000 chips. Middle layer, gold bars. And the top layer, $10,000 chips. And that other tower that was back there on the pusher, it's already crashed down. Come on, big money. We got a humongous tower of quarters right there in the center. Kind of looks like one of those beehive towers, don't it? So we're going to call that a quarter hive tower. And my goodness, look at all those gold towers they got in there today. Those are super unique. Oh yeah, jackpot baby, nice. Wow, that was an outstanding avalanche right there. It's got that quarter hive to go and a gold tower, I think. About to get this ginormous tower also. Come on, big money. Oh yeah, getting tons of quarters back. We're about to get that tower on the right. Any moment now. Come on, big money. Oh my goodness, check that out. That $1,000 chip tower on the right corner, it's going, but it got stuck against the glass. Same thing for that tower right there. And we're also about to get that massive tower of chips and gold that's back there on the pusher. It's already lost a whole bunch of chips at the base of the tower. It's a good sign right there. Come on, big push, give me something. Oh yeah, getting a ton of $5,000 chips, $10,000 chips. So let's get that loot chute cleared out real quick. Oh my goodness, we got a couple gold dice and a mystery bag, I think. Forgot to point that out, but there was 3 mystery bags in there. We got the purple one, and there's a blue one over there, and a pink one on the right side. So anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters. So let me go collect the quarters real quick, and we'll get right back to pushing. You all are not going to believe this. Check this out. There was 2 gold dice, a mystery bag, a $1 chip, a $10 chip, and a $50 chip hidden in there. So I will open up this mystery bag after we win all those towers out of there. And if you don't know what this $1 chip is for, this right here is worth 500 quarters. So I can cash this in, that will give me an extra 500 quarters. And speaking of the quarters, we got around 1,170 of them now. So that's going to put us up to about 1,600 or so. So that is incredible. And this $10 chip right here, this is pretty much worth 1 free tower. So I can cash this in, then we'll build a brand new tower in the playfield somewhere. So I will cash that in after we knock down that big old tower back there. And lastly, we got this $50 chip. So if you don't know what this is for, we get to cash it in at the end of the game. They will take anything that's fallen down those side slots and they'll put it back into the playfield somewhere. I know y'all probably can't see the side slots at the moment because all those towers are blocking the view. But you'll see them here in a few minutes, I'd say. And check that out, there's a bounty chip and a red earbud that was hidden inside that tower. So that bounty chip, if I win that, that means I get to bring 500 of my own quarters on this game right here. So that's actually what I used to play this game today. That's how I was able to bring 500 of my own quarters. So that is phenomenal. And that red earbud, if I win that, I get to cash it in and they will move all those towers that are on the blue shelves to the playfield. So anyhow, let's get right back to pushing. We're about to get that ginormous tower back there on the pusher. Thing is incredibly close. And we also made a tremendous amount of money on that previous round. So many $1,000 chips, $5,000 chips. and $10,000 chips. And gold bars also. Can't forget the gold bars. And I'm pretty sure y'all seen it. Those two towers that was stuck on that right hand side, those fell down while I was collecting the quarters. Oh yeah, we're about to get that tower back there on the pusher. It's losing a whole bunch of chips at the base of it. Oh yeah, and that bounty chip and red earbud, it's right there on the edge. Nice, we got the bounty chip. That is absolutely incredible. Absolutely outstanding game today so far. So I tell you what, let's use that skill stop button and load up a whole bunch of quarters back there at one time. Because like I said, we got around 1,000 quarters. It's not going to hurt to put like 300 or 400 or so in there at once. And sometimes you can hit that skill stop button, and if any of the towers are real close to falling off of there, like that massive tower on the pusher, sometimes it'll fall down on its own just by hitting that skill stop button. So it's possible whenever I release that skill stop button, the tower will just fall down on its own even before it starts pushing again. It's what happened yesterday anyhow. Alright, one more handful of quarters. I'd say that's around 400, 500 of them at once. Let's see what happens. Come on, big push, give me something. Oh my goodness, a bunch of quarters got stuck back there. Well, they're trying to go. Come on, big money. Oh my goodness, nice, there it goes. Wow. That was a massive waterfall of $10,000 chips, gold bars, $5,000 chips. The only problem, that loot chute is severely clogged up. Let's get that cleared out real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. My goodness, that was an infinite waterfall right there. Wow, this is pushing incredibly well today. So let's see, what's the best option on the table right now? I think we should push across the whole field. Try to get all those towers on the sides moving forward. Because if you've seen older videos, y'all know the towers on the sides, sometimes they're extremely stubborn. And there's been times I've played up to 7.5 hours to win them. So, let's just hope we can win those towers within the next couple of minutes. Well, I've been playing this game, I think it says, let's see what the camera says, 47 minutes and 18 seconds. So, been playing pretty much an hour so far. I mean, it takes anywhere from 2 to 6 hours to get the whole machine cleared out, but I cut out a lot of the boring parts for you all, so your all's time will only say I've been playing like maybe 10 minutes so far, something around that. So anyhow, let me go see what I've won real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alright, I'm back. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and open up this purple mystery bag. Let's see if there's anything good and valuable in there. Oh yeah, nice. Check this out. So we got, I think that's $4,000 in $1,000 chips, and we got 3 white dice. So if you don't know what the white dice are for, we get to roll them at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, my winnings will multiply by that amount. And I think we've won 2 gold dice so far, so those we get to roll them at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, the gold will multiply by that amount. So we definitely have the potential to make some big money today, that's for sure. And we also got that red earbud and a bounty chip on that previous round. We made a tremendous amount of money and got a boatload of gold. And we also got a truckload of quarters. I think we got around 800 quarters now. So let's try a couple more. Or actually, let's try this last bowl of quarters. And if that doesn't get these towers moving, I will go ahead and cash in that $1 chip and that $10 chip. So they will give me an extra 500 quarters. And they will build a brand new tower in the playfield somewhere. So I don't get to pick the value of the chips that they make the tower out of. But They told me some days it could just be random. Like one day they might put a $5,000 chip tower in there. Then the next day they could put a $10,000 chip tower in there. And the day after that they could put a $10 chip tower in there. So $10 chips, those are the lowest value chips that you could go, I think. So let's just hope they put something real good and valuable in there. The first time I won that $10 chip, which it's only been a couple days ago because they just recently added it in there, they put a $25,000 chip tower back there on the pusher. And I think that was like an extra $2 or $3 million. So I'm really hoping they'll put another $25,000 chip tower in there today. That'll help out tremendously. And that red earbud, I will cash that in after I cash in that $10 and $1 chip, after we knock down that tower that they put in there. And there's actually a couple more ways we could win all those towers on the blue shelves. I'll explain that here in just a second because we only got a couple quarters left. I know a lot of y'all don't want me to talk while I'm not playing, so let me go collect some quarters real quick and we'll get right back to it. So I just remembered I told y'all after I run out of quarters, I would go ahead and cash both of these in. So let me go cash both of these in real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alright, I'm back. Let's keep it pushing. So I cashed in that $1 and $10 chip. They gave me an extra 500 quarters and they built a brand new tower in the playfield. Looks like they made it out of $25 chips and gold bars. So at least it ain't $10 chips. The $25 chips are a lot better than the $10 chips. And I'd say that's at least 10, 20 ounces of gold possibly. So that's not bad at all. And on top of that, they put a purple mystery bag on top of it. Wait, not purple, pink mystery bag. Goodness gracious, I'm getting my colors mixed up today. So pink mystery bag. They put a pink mystery bag on top of that tower. So anyhow, let's keep it pushing. Let's try to get these towers on the sides and that tower back there on the pusher to crash down. We got around 1,500 quarters now. So anyway, back to what I was talking about a few minutes ago before I cashed in that $10 and $1 chip. There's actually a couple ways we could win all those towers that are on the blue shelves. Well, since we won that earbud today, that red earbud, we can just cash that in and they'll move all them towers to the playfield for free. But if that red earbud was not in there today, there's another way we could win all them towers for free, and that's the $5 chip. And I'm pretty sure most of y'all have already seen that $5 chip. Oh my goodness, sweet, we got that tower, $25 chips and gold to crash down. We just got that pink mystery bag, so I will open up that mystery bag here in a few minutes. And anyhow, if that $5 chip or red earbud was not in there today, I would have to pay 5 times the original buy-in. Wait, hold on a second. I just now remembered they decreased the price to 2 times the original buy-in. I was going to tell you all that at the beginning of the game, but I just forgot about it. So yeah, they decreased the price to 2 times the original buy-in to get all them towers moved to the playfield. So I heard them talking about that yesterday, and I was worried they was going to discontinue the red earbud and the $5 chip. But we got that red earbud today, so that's a good sign that they're going to keep it in there. And anyhow, if those wasn't in there today, if we didn't win that $5 chip or red earbud, I would only have to pay 2 times the original buy-in. So it would cost $20 million to get the blue shelves cleared off, and that would be a $30 million buy-in in total, since we've already spent $10 million. So that wouldn't be too bad. And anyhow, there is one more way we could get those towers on the blue shelves. You see how that $10,000 chip tower on the right side is hanging over the blue shelf just a little bit? Sometimes if I can stack the quarters up real high back there on the pusher, that tower will start like spinning in a circle, and if we're lucky we'll get it to fall onto the pusher and pretty much trick shot it into the playfield. So that is another way we could win it, but there's no point in wasting the quarters on trying to do that today since we already got that red earbud. It'd just be wasting quarters, especially if we're going to win it anyway. So anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters. So let's go ahead and open up that pink mystery bag that I just won. Alright, here it is. So one thing I noticed about this mystery bag, it has no weight to it at all. So they might be trolling us with an empty mystery bag. That wouldn't be good. Nah, I highly doubt that. I'd say there's something in there. So anyhow, let's go ahead and open it up and see if there's anything good and valuable in there. Oh my goodness, well, we got those 2 tiny dice that were for decoration only. You know, I just now realized those chips and dice that were for decoration only, that were against the walls, those are not in there today. So they may have changed the rules for these dice. Who knows, this might be a 50 times multiplier right there. Or they may have made a new rule where we could actually roll these at the end of the game. I have no idea, so I'm going to go ahead and call them back here and ask them that real quick to see what the new rule for these dice are. I'll be right back. You all are not going to believe this. So I just called them over here and I asked them if these dice are worth anything. They said each one of these is a 5 times multiplier. I don't get to roll these at the end of the game, but each one of these is 5 times my winnings. So that means this right here is 10 times my winnings. That is absolutely spectacular. It's about time they changed the rules for those tiny dice, because if you've been keeping up with the videos recently, we've been trick-shotting those dice into the playfield like crazy. And it's about time they actually have some sort of value to them. So anyhow, let's get right back to pushing. And in case you're wondering, we still get to roll the other dice at the end of the game. It's just those 2 tiny dice, those are 10 times multiplier. So that's not bad at all. Yeah, these new rules and new chips that they've been putting in here lately are extremely amazing. It's always nice to see something new here and there. Because a lot of the same chips and a lot of the same prizes and same rules get boring after a while. I'm sure it gets boring for you all also. So that's good that they're starting to change some of the rules for the better. So anyhow, I'm going to try like 1 or 2 more bowls of quarters and try to get these towers on the sides to fall down. And if we can't get them, I will go ahead and cash in that red earbud and they will move all those towers that are on the blue shelves of the playfield somewhere. And who knows, they may end up rearranging those towers that are on the sides. That'd be really nice. Yeah, I still can't believe that they changed the rules for those tiny dice. 10 times multiplier right there. Used to, like I said a second ago, if you'd trick shot those into the playfield, you'd have to give those back to them. Those had no value at all. So that is absolutely incredible. So happy they changed the rules for those dice. And I'm pretty sure I pointed this out a few minutes ago whenever I opened up that pink mystery bag. But a lot of y'all probably know what I'm talking about. Those chips that were against the walls. Oh my goodness, nice. We got that tower of chips on the left side. Sweet. That is absolutely spectacular right there. So anyhow, those chips that was against the walls, that was on the left and the right side, those aren't in there today. So I think they discontinued those chips that were for decoration only. Well, I didn't really have much luck trick-shotting those into the playfield anyhow. So I guess that doesn't really matter. I mean, plus it made more room for extra towers to be on the blue shelves. See those $5,000 chip towers back there? If those chips that were for decoration only were in there today, those $5,000 chips wouldn't be able to fit back there. So I guess they made room for more towers. That's incredible. And I'm sure y'all like to see more towers in here also. A lot more entertaining for you all. So that gold tower on the left side, it seems to be moving a little bit. Come on, bring me the money. We got super close. Well, we only got a couple quarters left. Let's get them in there. Now, those towers on the right side, I haven't seen those move at all, really. Those are being incredibly stubborn. Oh, nice. Got a boatload of quarters on that push right there. So anyhow, let me go collect some quarters real quick and we'll get right back to it. Alrighty, Andy Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I'm going to try a couple more pushes and try to get those towers on the sides to fall down. And if this bowl of quarters doesn't get them, I'll go ahead and cash in that red earbud. Have them move all them towers that are on the blue shelves to the playfield. So anyhow, hope y'all are doing good, having an awesome day so far. And remember, if you're new around here and you enjoy the content, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on the post bell notifications, that way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. It would help out tremendously. We're on the road to 120,000 subscribers. My goal is to get to 120,000 by July the 15th, so it's a little bit less than a month away. So if you're new around here and you enjoy the videos, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. And I think we're at around 118,500 subscribers now, so we got like 1,500 to go to get to that 120,000 mark. So I'll say this again, it would help out a lot if you hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the videos. If you're not enjoying the videos, you don't have to subscribe, it's totally up to you. And anyhow, let's try to get 3,000 likes on today's video. 3,000 likes. I know we can do that. Just need all y'all watching to hit that like button. I tell you what, if this video right here can get 3,000 likes within the first day of it being uploaded, I will do a $30 million buy-in tomorrow. Yes, you heard me right. $30 million buy-in. So get me to 3,000 likes within the first day of this being uploaded, and we'll do a $30 million buy-in tomorrow. And I don't get paid for you all hitting that subscribe button or hitting that like button. I mean, in reality, it just makes it 1,000,000% easier for you all to keep up with the future content. And it's 100% free to like and subscribe. And the only thing I would get paid from is a channel membership, which I haven't even set that up yet. Might set that up here within the near future, we'll see. So like I said, subscribing just makes it 1,000,000% easier for you all to keep up with the future videos. Because once you hit that subscribe button, there should be a bell icon right next to it. If you hit that bell icon, it will give you the option to turn on all notifications. If you turn on all notifications, you will get notifications every single time I post a brand new video. And I pretty much post videos 7 days a week, so don't miss out on any amazing content. Hit that subscribe button. And also, I appreciate everybody watching the videos, hitting that like button, and leaving nice comments. It truly means a lot to me. And thank you all so much for 118,000 subscribers. Couldn't have got here without you all. Yeah, I remember back when I first started the Coin Pusher videos, I thought I'd be lucky to get to 1,000 subscribers, but here we are 2 years later, well about 2.5 years later, we're at 118,000 subscribers. A lot of people told me I'll never be able to get to that many subscribers, but here we are, 118,000. So thank you all so much. I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all for subscribing and stuff, leaving nice comments. So anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters, so I don't really think we're going to be able to get these towers on the sides. So I'm going to go ahead and cash in this red earbud, and they'll move all them towers that are on the blue shelves to the playfield. We'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's keep it pushing. So I cashed in that red earbud. They took all those towers that was on the blue shelves, put them into the playfield. And those mystery bags, those are right there in the center, on top of those center towers. Those are in a pretty good spot. And I'm a little bit worried about that $10,000 chip tower on the right. You see it, how it's leaning toward the blue shelf? Oh nice, those towers fell down in good spots. Oh no. Well, I'd say we just lost around 300 or 400 grand right there. Oh, nice. We're getting a bunch of those $1,000 chip towers to go. About to get that pink mystery bag on the right-hand side. Check that out. So I will open up those mystery bags here in just a few minutes after we get it all cleared out of there. Oh, nice. We got the pink one. So it would cost us 100 grand to get all those chips that we lost to the blue shelf back. I would pay an extra 100 grand. They'll put all those chips and stuff back into the playfield. And we're definitely going to pay that extra 100 grand because that's a lot more than 100 grand on the blue shelf. And plus, we've already won like 3 white dice. Plus, we got those 2 tiny dice, and that's a 10 times multiplier right there. Oh yeah, sweet. We got that tower of $1,000 chips stuck against the glass for a few moments there. Luckily, it fell on down into the loot chute. Oh my goodness, did you see that waterfall right there? My goodness, there's so much action going on right now. We're winning gold towers. Towers back there on the pusher are crashing down. This tower right there in the center, it's really close to going. Has a whole bunch of $5,000 chips on top of it. Oh yeah, jackpot baby, nice. Wow, this is an exceptional game today. Absolutely exceptional. My goodness, look at that row of $5,000 chips on the left we're about to get. That's so much money. Oh yeah, nice. We got that gold tower. We're about to get that blue mystery bag. Goodness gracious. Get that loot chute cleared out real quick. My goodness, this loot chute was stacked really full. And it's not good to let that loot chute get too full because a lot of times money will start to fall back to the house, and we definitely don't want that to happen. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter too much because we got that $50 chip, and I'll cash that in after we win all these other chips out of there. And we'll take everything that we've lost to those side slots and we'll put it back into the playfield. My goodness, this is pushing amazingly well. I can't keep up with everything that's going on. There's so many $5,000 and $10,000 chips on the edge. I'd say we're easily making at least 100, 200, 300 grand every single push. Definitely made millions of dollars today, that's for sure. And we could really use a good win today because I played 2 of these games already. This makes the 3rd game I play today. And both of those games that I played earlier were losing games. I think we lost around like 14 million on the first one. And on the second game we lost around 26 million. Or maybe it was like 26,500,000. I don't know, but it was a lot of money though. So if we make at least 40 or 50 million dollars profit off of this game, we'll be ahead for the day. So definitely need to win as much out of here as we can. Not going to stop till we have the whole machine cleared out, that's for sure. Most of the time whenever I lose playing this, it's because I run out of quarters. Like the setups will be incredibly difficult. And say they'll give me 50 quarters to start with. Once I lose all 50 of those quarters, then say the original buy-in was 50 million. That means we lost 50 million once we lose the 50 quarters. So that's how I lose lots of money playing these games. Then there's also been times the dice don't land on good numbers. Remember this one time all the dice landed on 1s. And I think maybe one of the dice out of the 10 landed on a 2. So that was an extremely unlucky game right there. So anyhow, let me go collect some quarters real quick and we'll get those remaining chips and gold out of there. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So I've decided I'm going to go ahead and open up one of these mystery bags right now, and I'm going to save the other one for whenever I win all those remaining chips and gold out of there. So which one should we open up? I think we're going to go with the blue one for now. We're going to save that purple one, not purple but pink, for later. Goodness gracious, I keep on getting those colors mixed up. So anyhow, let's go ahead and open up the blue mystery bag. So I will leave that pink one for later on just to give you all something to look forward to. So anyhow, let's see. Oh my goodness, nice. We got 4 more white dice. Wow, that is absolutely fabulous right there. So how many dice does that make us in total now? 7 of the white dice, and plus those 2 tiny white dice. That right there is 10 times multiplier. So that is absolutely exceptional. So anyhow, let's get right back to pushing. Like I said a second ago, we'll open up that pink mystery bag after we win all those remaining chips and gold out of there. So let me know if you want me to start like dividing up the mystery bags, like opening one of them up now, then a few minutes later open up another one. I mean, it gives y'all something to look forward to, and it keeps the game interesting, I guess. That's the word for it. Yeah, so I guess it keeps the game interesting. Oh, nice. We got that right-hand side and the center all cleared out. So now we just need to push on that left-hand side. See, the only problem is it's hard to play on one side only. Because see how I'm putting quarters in on the left-hand side and they're rolling over to the center and on the right side? I've brought this up several times before, but I think this machine is kind of unlevel or something. I think it might be leaning to the left or leaning to the right just a little bit. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, because sometimes whenever we put quarters in on the right, they will roll over to the left. Not sure what causes that. And I was getting a ton of comments asking how I'm able to put like a bunch of quarters in there at one time, because I've probably put anywhere from $5 to $15 in there at one try. So pretty much the top of the machine, it's like opened up where we could fit like handfuls of quarters in there. So I hope that answers your question. It's not like one little slot that we put one quarter in at a time. It used to be that way, but they've changed the machine to make it where we could put a bunch of quarters in there at once, because it was taking all day just to knock down small towers whenever we could only fit like one quarter in the slot at one time. And a lot of y'all was suggesting to ask them to fix that slot where we could put a bunch of quarters in there at once. So anyhow, we got it all cleared out of there now. That is absolutely outstanding. So now let's go ahead and open up that pink mystery bag. Alright, I'm back. So let's go ahead and open up this pink mystery bag. This one feels a lot more heavier than that blue one that we opened a few seconds ago. So anyhow, let's see if there's anything good and valuable in there. Oh my goodness, nice. Check this out. There, we got a bunch of $5,000 chips. Let's see, how much money did we get? $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $45,000. And there was no dice in that mystery bag, unfortunately, but I'll take $45,000. That is incredible. So now I'm going to pay that extra 100 grand and have them take all that stuff that we lost to the blue shelf and they'll put it back into the playfield. And I'm also going to cash in this $50 chip, and they'll take everything that we've lost to those side slots and they'll put it back into the playfield also. So let me go call them over here real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&V Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $50 chip and I paid that extra 100 grand. They took all that stuff that we lost to the blue shelf, put it back into the playfield, and they took all that stuff that was inside their loot box and they put it into the playfield since I cashed in that $50 chip. And it turns out this right here is pretty much a whole day's worth of stuff that other people have lost to the side slots. So guess they forgot to empty out their loot box again. I have no idea. But anyhow, there's a bunch of different types of chips in there. They got $25 chips, which we won some of those earlier. Matter of fact, there was a $25 chip tower in there earlier whenever I cashed in that $10 chip. And it looks like there's $100 chips. Look at those different $1,000 chips. I haven't seen $1,000 chips like that in a long time. They got $100 chips, $500 chips, $1,000 chips, $10,000 chips, and I can see a couple Bitcoins in there also. So most of this stuff was not in the game I was playing today. This is just stuff that other people have lost playing this game today. And those Bitcoins, if you don't know what those are for, those have no cash value. They're just entries into a free $100,000 buy-in giveaway. I've won a free $500 buy-in once before, but I've never been able to win the $100,000 buy-in giveaway. They pick one lucky winner at the end of each month. It's either the end of the month or the first of the month. Well, I guess it's at the end of the month. And they'll pick one lucky person, and they will get a free $100,000 buy-in giveaway. So pretty much they'll give you like 15 or 20 free quarters to play. That's normally what they would give you for the $100,000 buy-in. I mean, I've won the, like I said, I've won the $500 buy-in, but I've not been able to win the $100,000 buy-in. And that's very surprising, because look at how many Bitcoins I've won over the past like 2 years. I'd say we've at least won, goodness, 5,000 or 10,000 of the Bitcoins. But again, there's thousands of other people playing these games, and they probably win the same amount of Bitcoins as I do. So it's extremely difficult to win those giveaways, that's for sure. Who knows, maybe we might get lucky one day and get that giveaway. That'd be really nice. Well, we just about got it all cleared out of there. Only 2 grand to go on that left-hand side. Let's see if we can get it all cleared out of there before we run out of quarters. We got around 110 quarters left in the bowl. Oh yeah, we're about to get that $1,000 chip right there. Oh yeah, sweet, we just got one of them. $1,000 to go, let's get it. Yeah, this has been an outstanding game today. So leave me a comment and let me know what you thought about today's video. So, I'm 99.9% sure we're going to make a profit today. Because like I said, we need to make at least like $40 or $50 million to break even. So, anyhow, we got it all cleared out of there today. That is absolutely outstanding. This has been a brilliant game today. Absolutely brilliant. So now I'm going to call them back here. I think we've won 9 dice in total. We got 7 white dice and 2 gold dice. So they will put all 9 of them dice back there on the pusher. We got to roll them on down to that lower shelf. Whatever they land on, get to multiply our winnings and our gold by that amount. So let me call them back here real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, NV Coin Pusher has her turn. Let's get right back to pushing. So I called them over here. They put all 9 of those dice back there on the pusher. So let's roll them on down to that lower shelf. Hopefully they land on some enormous numbers. And if any of those dice lands on a 1, it would be a 0. Well, that first dice landed on a 2. That's decent. Well, we got 2 2s and a 4 so far. It's not too bad. Let's see what those other ones are going to land on. Oh my goodness. Well, we got a 2 on the gold, another 2 on the white, and we got a 1. So the ones do not count at all. Just act like that one don't exist. Oh nice, we got a 6 on the white dice. Let's see what that gold dice is going to land on. Yeah, we need a 5 or a 6. That'd be incredible. And whatever all those total up to at the end. Oh nice, we got a 6 on that remaining gold dice. That is absolutely phenomenal. So just add 10 to whatever those white dice total up to, because that's 5 times multiplier and that's a 5 times multiplier. So that's not bad at all. Those are some pretty good numbers. So I'm going to count everything up, multiply our winnings and our gold by all that, and I'll let y'all know what we've won back from a $10,100,000 buy-in. I'll be right back. You all are not going to believe how much money I've won today. This is absolutely remarkable. I ended up winning $10,489,475 in chips. And all those white dice combined ended up multiplying my winnings by 31. And in total, I ended up winning $323,173,725 from a $10,100,000 buy, and that is absolutely exceptional. That's another huge life-changing jackpot win right there. absolutely mind-blowing. And on top of that, we won 219 ounces of gold, and both of those gold dice combined ended up multiplying the gold by 8. And in total, I ended up winning 1,752 ounces of gold today. And those are around $1,930 an ounce. So that is absolutely amazing. And we also won 4 Bitcoin, so that's 4 entries into the free $100,000 buy-in giveaway. And last but not least, we got the bounty chip. So this means I get to bring up to 500 quarters on the next game I play. Well, it don't necessarily have to be the next game I play. It could just be any game I want. So anyhow, that's not bad at all for a $10,100,000 buy-in. So if y'all enjoyed today's video, be sure you leave a like and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications, that way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care and have an awesome day.